I'm Insad and I saw Jessica Jones Season 1, Episode 3, aka It's Called Whiskey. It is directed by David Pedarka, written by Liz Friedman and Scott Reynolds. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. It's currently 12 a.m., temperature is 75 degrees, humidity is 90%. On with the review. This episode follows Jessica Jones trying to look for an anesthesia that will put Kilgrave to sleep. Immediately I like how this episode is because it shows how she's very scared. And she goes the distance to find a way to stop Kilgrave, and she knows exactly what will stop him because last episode she confronted the surgeon man, and the surgeon man's like, oh yeah, he didn't want to be put down underneath the surgery when he got hit by that bus. And so Jessica Jones, she's like, oh, so surgical anesthesia, he has to be unconscious in order for him to stop having influence over people. I also like throughout the episode, she keeps getting these flashes of this woman who is being pushed. It's obviously from her perspective. She's like trying to figure out what is going on here, why is she being pushed, but you know, that's what the alcohol is for. The alcohol is there to suppress all the memories of what she's done in the past. We're following that lawyer chick who is taking up Hope. Oh yes, Hope. The one that shot her parents. Jessica Jones is trying to convince her to take the case. Speaking of people believing in mind control, there's this radio talk show guy who's open to the idea about telepathy. And he's like, you know, it could happen. You know, there is the alien in the sky. You got, like, the Avengers. They're there. Who knows? Maybe telepathy is a thing. This guy, Walker, is a perfect counterpoint to the lawyer who won't take up the case, and he opens the phones for calls, and guess who calls in? Kilgrave. Kilgrave is like, you know, you shouldn't have pissed me off. If you really believe in somebody who can do telepathy, I don't think it'd be in your best interest to piss him off. And Kilgrave is like, alright, bet. And it's very eerie. The setting afterward is just like, uh-oh, what did we get ourselves deal with? Walker is actually a target because of this. Because Kilgrave can make people do things that they wouldn't want to do, but just asking them to, they'll do it for him. People try to assassinate him, but luckily Jessica Jones is there to help him out, which is pretty nice. But also it's like, uh-oh, this is pretty spooky. She follows this chick who is under Kilgrave's influence to their place. And she finds Kilgrave. And there's also this cop there that is being told to beat her up and then to jump off of the building. And I find this to be very comical. Jessica Jones, each time that he's about to jump off the building, he's like, no, stop. Oh my goodness. Until eventually she's like, I'm just gonna have to jump off the building with you and use herself as a human shield because she's so strong she can take the impact and get up and just brush it off, versus the police officer would just die. But I also like how the police officer's like, oh no, what did I do? Oh no, right? And it's pretty existentially dready because it's like, uh-oh. I knew what I was doing. I couldn't control myself, but I was being forced to do these things, but nobody will believe me because it's a mind telepathy thing, and nobody would believe it. But I do like how this radio guy is like, you know, it could be in the realm of possibility, which I like a lot. Also, I was talking about that chick. Yes, the chick who Jessica Jones keep getting a flash of, and it's her pushing. Well, it turns out, like, she gets a full memory jog of what happened. It was the night in which she got away from Kilgrave. But before getting away from Kilgrave, Kilgrave asks her to push this woman. Jessica Jones is like, well, I'm just gonna go. I can't be here anymore. I felt like I just did something terrible. It, like, snaps her out of Kilgrave's influence. And Kilgrave's like, come on, come here. And, like, gets hit by a bus. Jessica Jones pushes so forcefully that our push was like a bus. And then Kilgrave gets hit by a bus, and then he takes the kidneys from that guy in order to repair himself. All that fun jazz. That chick turned out to be Luke Cage's wife, who is now dead, and Jessica Jones, after getting the full memory and knowing who this chick is, oh no, I can't sleep with you. This is no longer a thing. I can't sleep with you now or ever. Cole just, like, goes to his apartment door or whatever is like, hey, I can't like be in a relationship now or ever, actually. And no explaining why. But it definitely has to do with the fact that she feels guilty about killing his wife. And I'm like, man, this is so sad. I just want to see Jessica Jones and Luke Cage be together. And I really hope that Luke Cage isn't mad that she killed his wife. But it was under the influence of Kilgrave, so she didn't really have much of a choice. And I don't know if Luke Cage will be able to understand that fully. But that's what the future episodes of Jessica Jones are about. I'm really excited. You know what? Jessica Jones is much better than I thought. I'm surprised as to the quality of it. Just because there's a woman. And I was like, oh, woman equals Mary Sue in pop culture today. But not necessarily. That's cool. And there's lightning over there. I just saw it. I got distracted by it. It was in my periphery. You can't see it, actually. Anyway, that's a sign for me to end this review. I've got to give this one... It's like a... I really like the conflicts in this one. I'm gonna give it... It's like a 7.9 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one on the platform. Really likes it. If I haven't reviewed it on a channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why you gotta get them Patreon requests and then patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos for one movie review per 1 month. Also support the Daily Grindness by going to autisticbooze.com so you can go here. And until next time on Mint Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. Goodbye.